it. So there's other people out there that I know of that are laughing, that are printing up fake receipts. They print up so many fake receipts, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay. Now, how many charges did you actually get from that one incident?
One charge,
Just one.
just one.
And what was that charge?
Living off the earnings of a prostitute.
That's it. Okay. And they gave you how long for that?
They suspended sentence. I never had no felonies. I still don't have no felonies. So you know the case was it was a real fightable case, but I didn't have no lawyer. I wasn't even able to bond out. You know, I could have fought it like anybody else would fight a case, but you know, I accepted probation because I'm out of state. I'm 22, 23 years old. I really don't know at the time. You know what I'm saying?
So how long would you
I
say
really
you
don't. I
stayed in
really
jail?
don't know. I stayed in jail for a cool minute. You know, I stayed in jail for a cool minute, and um, they released me under the probation. But I'm not. You know, I had already did probation when I came home when I was in my teenage. So I already know what probation is about, and I didn't want to be pissing in no cup. I didn't want, and you know, I tried to do the probation thing. I went and got a little job and got me a little spot, and you know, I got me a little 1 bedroom. It was cool. I went and got a little job. It was cool, but I still had that urge and that itch to go have a bitch. You know what I mean? I still had the urge, the itch. I want to go. I want to go be around my kind. I want to go. You know, I want to go see about them streets because that's what I know and that's what I'm familiar with and that's what I like. So, you know, you know, that's just what it
Okay.
was. So I left that
So
job.
when you got back on the streets, would you say you were gone for a year, 2 years, 5 years? Like how long you think you were gone?
What you mean as far as the time that I did
Yeah.
when it first popped off, or fast forward?
No, from that incident, the 20-year-old incident.
No, I didn't really do too much time. Like you said, I didn't do too much time in the beginning because I'm 22 years old. I don't have no felonies. I don't have no criminal history as an adult. So they just
Also,
was
you did
like,
like a month, maybe like a month.
they probably put me up in there for a month. They said we're gonna give you pimping and pandering. You can take pimping and pandering and walk away. That's what they told me. They told me that you can take pimping and pandering and have a felony on your record and walk away. But I was still smart enough to know not to have a felony on my record. You know what I'm saying? So I said
Okay.
I didn't want that.
All right. So that event
30
with
minutes.
the 16-year-old was nothing. You spent less than a month in jail, got probation. How long did probation last?
Probation was supposed to last for 3 years because it was a gross misdemeanor. So they wanted me to give them a year and a half straight. They said you work a year and a half. They said you work a year and a half. We'll let you go. So me and my buddy, we went and got we went. I tried to open up a little clothing store at the flea market. You know, I'm trying to open up when we selling these shirts and stuff like that, right? And I did it for like I opened up a little flea market, a little booth in the flea market. I'm selling shirts. I'm trying to do everything right. I'm trying to work this little square gig and shit. I'm busting my ass. I'm really trying to work and sales and trying to do all this stuff. Um, and at this point in time, the probation officer is saying I just got to check in once every 3 months or some type of little program I was on. After like 6 months of me working doing that, he was like, I did a whole year and a half, so it's my time to come off. You know what I'm saying? It's my time to leave, like to be you know, to get me up off the probation. You know what I'm saying? And I cut.
What do you mean you cut?
Man, I shook, rattle, and roll. I left because I've been busting my ass, you know what I'm saying, for a year and a half, you know, or like 10 months, off and on, trying to do all these square gigs or whatnot at the time. And the man says, well, you have to have he said something about it has to be a paycheck. And certain businesses, I was just getting cash because I had we had like a little clothing store where we was, selling shirts and stuff like that, all type of little shirts and stuff like that at the little flea market right next door to the parole spot in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So I just
You
left, man. I just left. I
But
was
you
like,
got a
man,
business, right? So you have a business. It's profiting. So basically, so you're still 20, right? You're on probation for 3 years, but they said if you do like legal work for a year and a half, they'll let you off early. Correct?
right.
Okay, so you're working a business. The money's coming in the t-shirt business, and you're almost off probation, and you just leave.
No, it wasn't so much like that. Like every time I checked in, a lot of people don't know about probation, man. A lot of probation officers they be trying the people that go up in there. The probation officers be trying to like try you like I had on an outfit that I had bought from Burlington a long time ago, like a long time ago, and they were looking at me like, look at your outfit, look at you, you look like you're doing something, or they'll pop up at my crib and just to see if I had high heels in the house or some shit like that, if I had purses all in the house, because obviously the charge is what it is. So they
Right.
want to pop up and see if I got crazy stuff like that going on. But it was just like he was just giving me a hard time. My partner, me and a close friend, we opened up a little shop and we ended up falling out and I was just like, man, fuck this job shit. So I just took off. I just took off.
Okay. So you know you're on probation. You're responsible to take care of that. They've already threatened you that if you don't finish the probation, how many years will they give you if you don't complete it? What did
They
they
were
say?
just telling me 1 to 3 years suspended sentence, some county time or something like that. It was a gross misdemeanor, so I was gonna have to do some county time. It wasn't no at the time laws were different, so um I believe yeah, it was just county time, and I
Okay.
just didn't want to deal with it no more. I just said I'm
All
out of
right.
here.
So this guy's your business partner, probably a cool dude that you've known for a while. Why would you and your friend fall out? Business is good, y'all making money. What
Man,
happened?
listen, man, we fell out over some dumb shit. Now that I'm grown, we fell out over some dumb shit. I gotta. He brought this little chick there. Okay, look, this is what happened. It's funny when he see this interview. So me and you, we at the shop. We at the shop. He hires this chick to do his work, and she's just fucking up. She don't know what she doing. And I'm like, bro, we supposed to be doing this together. You got this chick over here and it just wasn't good for business. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not making time to stand on business to take care of business. And I just was like, and I told him I didn't like it. I don't like that you got this little chick over here doing too much, man. And yada yada yada. Men have egos and all that type of stuff. So I said, I'm out. You and this bitch can run the business. And I'm gone. I'm gonna go back to what I know. I don't answer to nobody or none of that. I set my own rules and I do my own thing. So, fuck this job, fuck this probation. I'm gonna go grab me a bitch, and me and this bitch gonna get rich. I'm gonna go find me a woman that's gonna like me. And me and her, we gonna go get rich. That's what my mind frame was back then. So I just took off. I didn't want to deal with Vegas. I didn't want to deal with none of that. What was going on?
Okay. So when you left, you didn't take any money from the business. You just said, I'm done, I'm out. You didn't snatch
No, I
anything
kept
from the
it. I
business.
kept it all the way. I kept it all the way legit. He had already gave me, like he knew what was up. Like give me what I like. We didn't have no problem. Me and him, we didn't have no problem. It was just like, look, I'm done. It's cool. And I left him to go do what he wanted to do with the little chick.
Okay. All right. So now you are leaving the business. You are no longer checking into probation. Why wouldn't
Nah,
you? I'm listening. Why aren't
no,
you
no. I'm
checking
listening.
into
I'm sorry.
probation?
I'm listening.
Okay. So you're leaving the business and you like hell with your business partner and hell with probation. Like, why wouldn't you check in with probation?
I just wanted to. I don't know. I slipped back in. I slipped back into. I slipped back into it. I was like, man, I don't want to hear what nobody got to say. I'm gonna go because I at the time I felt like I tried everything. I tried to do the job. I tried to give it my all. I just felt like it wasn't working for me, and I just was like, this ain't for me. Vegas ain't for me. This whole little probation thing ain't for me, and I just felt like I'm ready to go. You
Mm.
know, what I mean, I'm going every month, pissing in the cup, showing these people that I'm working. They actually coming to the place of business, walking in there, eating, getting, buying chips and shit, walking around. They see me, my probation officer see me. I'm working hard as hell, doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm ready to
Okay.
go.
So you leave. Do they send bounty after you? What happens? You leaving, right? Probation's still there. It's still present. You haven't completed the terms and conditions. What happens with that?
I don't know, cause at the time I just left. And I ain't gonna lie, I just was gone. I just said I need to go somewhere where I can be, you know, away. I didn't want to be in Vegas. I said, let me go somewhere where it's different. Nobody knows me, and I can just be, I
Okay, so
didn't
they
know
kind of,
that.
do you think they wiped the slate clean with you? Like they didn't, did
What
they
you
wipe
mean?
the slate
I'm sorry.
clean? Were they, because you ran away before you completed it. Do you think it's done like they, oh well, nothing ever came about it?
Well, yeah, I didn't really know about the out of state warrant, NCI, I didn't really know about none of that. I wasn't really familiar or hip with the laws like that. I just wanted to get the hell up out of there and go do what I do. And back then I was smoking a lot of weed. I was doing drugs crazy. I was partying like a rock star. And
Can you give us a few
really,
drugs you were doing? Can you give us an example of a few drugs?
man, just a little bit of weed. Just a little
Okay.
bit of weed and a whole lot of drink. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just a little bit of weed and a lot of drink. Maybe a pill or two.
Okay. Okay.
Little
Little
blue.
pill, little drink, little weed. What was your pill of choice? Was it Molly?
Man, nah, man. We was doing blue dolphins back then, man. There ain't
Now,
wasn't
what did
nothing
they do?
wrong with taking a blue
Did they make you
dolphin.
sexual? Did they make you sexual? Did you like what did blue dolphins do?
Blue dolphins had you turned up. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? But no,
Okay.
I took a pill or two back then. I'm young, experimenting, and thinking I know it all, and really that shit really wasn't cool at all because that actually put me in a position to do a lot of things that really wasn't cool. So while I'm up here getting loud and proud about it, I'm not gonna glamorize it. It actually set me far back more than others. It set me far back more than I would ever know.
Now,
So
and
just
how
being
old
young.
are you at this time? How old are you at this time?
I'm still in my mid 20s. If we're talking about that, my mid 20s, yeah,
Now, was there a lady by your side at all? Because I
always,
do want to
always.
transition into the lovely lady Janice. Is that okay?
Uh, yeah, we can go there. We can go
Okay.
there. Come on, fuck it, let's go there. Come on.
All right. So I definitely want to know a little bit about Janice. Like, how old were you when you met her?
Me and Janice rocked for 11 years straight. No, no, nothing.
How old were you when you first met her?
Mm, Early 20s.
Okay, maybe 22. This would have been after probation.
Okay.
After probation or before probation?
Well, before probation.
Okay, so 21.
I gotta,
Oh no,
man.
19.
Not 19, because I was talking to this other chick that, oh, she was, I liked it, the chick before I started talking to Janice, though. You know, but
So Janice came about 20 years old.
yeah, somewhere around like 21, 22. She came around. Shout out to Janice, though. Janice a dope
Was
chick, man. Shout out to her.
was Janice with you when you were with the 16-year-old?
Let's move forward. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So talk to me. Who was Janice to you?
Janice, um, a real friend, a real partner, um, a real business partner, real lover, a best friend, a solid individual, solid. You don't, you don't make, you don't make, it's just a good person. Yeah, man. Yeah, a great woman. To be honest, though, just, a great woman, cool person.
Now, did she work as well?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I ain't had no woman that wasn't working now. I
Okay.
ain't into all that. I ain't into all that. You gonna be working. When I was in the life, you going to work
Now, would you ever say at some point that you were in love with Janice?
for sure. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep it raw. Yeah, I loved the woman. You know, loved her. She did a lot of great. It's just the life is different. But yeah, definitely loved her. Shit. I still think
Well,
about her from time to time. I think about it from time to time. I haven't thought about her in a long time, but bringing all this up, I've been, I just it's just an old history. You know what I'm saying? It's just old, man. Good times, a lot of good times, man. That's why I stay smiling because I don't know nothing but good times. I probably had one dark time with the young lady, one dark time, and I made a lot of mistakes in a relationship as well. I made a lot of mistakes that I had to pay for. You know what I'm saying?
can you tell us about that dark time?
Um, just separating. Separating when you're with someone for a long time. You know what I mean. You don't ever think that person is gonna leave. I mean, I was with the girl. We was together for like 11 years. So you know what I'm saying. Most of these dudes don't even have relationships for 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying. So when everything went sour, um, it was just a hard time for me. And I had to make sure I kept my head high, and I had to keep my chest poked out and my head high, and I had to, it was just a dark time for me, you know.
Okay.
But
So, is it safe to say that you and Janice had a sexual relationship as well?
a sexual relationship, yeah.
Okay. 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 All right. So, explain
Listen,
that to me because she works for you, right? She's working and you're in love with her having a sexual relationship. Do those two worlds always collide like that?
say that again.
Okay, so we know she's a working girl. We know that she's on she's doing her thing. But also you're in love with her, making love with her to her as well. How does that work?
Hey man, this lifestyle is something so different that the average person wouldn't be able to understand. But
Mm,
yeah, we had a different type of relationship. We had a different type of relationship, and it's always uh, it's always something different going on. So we always had something going on. We had something different that the average person could never have.
in the comments they saying, and she had you whipped.
She had me
Okay.
whipped.
That's what
Is
they
that what
said
they
they had
said?
she had you whipped. Yeah.
Yeah, she took care of business like that. She had me whipped.
All right. So when did you know that you would no longer have Janice in your life? What took place?
I mean, I don't know, man. It was just a lot going on at the time because, oh man, how do I answer this to you? It was some phone calls that was supposed to be made, and those phone calls weren't made. And there was some text messages that was supposed to be made, and they weren't made. And shit happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Life happens.
Okay. All right. So you guys broke it off because business wasn't being taken care of.
No, not at all. Um, I believe that she just wanted something new. You know what I'm saying? I think she just wanted something new or whatever. I think she just wanted something different. You know what I'm saying? And it's never a good time to say goodbye. So, however it happened, it happened. And I'm proud of her for all her things that she's accomplished, everything that she's been doing At the time, I was very bitter, though. I'm not gonna lie. At the time, I was bitter because I didn't have no understanding. I was very upset. I was mad. My peoples was gone. So for being, me as in me, I don't know about everybody else and how they gonna make it sound, but the type of relationship, partnership, friendship, and businessship that we had, we was all that. So when things happened, I was just like shocked, you know.
Okay. So,
So
all right. So we'll go ahead and make another transition since we're talking about Janice. So we already know that Janice was somebody in your life from age 20. She was your ride and die, your heartbeat. You was in love with her at some point. She was everything to you and you lost her. So we'll make a transition now over to Mr. McAfee. Now, a lot of us know McAfee because he was one of the big tycoons when it came down to security and for software. McAfee, Norton Security. A lot of you guys probably have purchased software online with your computers. All right. So just like Facebook versus IG, you used to have McAfee versus Norton. And I think McAfee is still around today. All right. So I'm gonna go. No, I'll just ask. Was McAfee one of her? Thank you, Keys. Was McAfee one of her Johns?
that's how it started.
Okay. Okay, so when did you know she was um that McAfee was actually one of her clients? When did you know who he was? Like, or did she ever express that?
Yeah, like it's very it's um. Let me answer this differently. You said, when did I know that? When did I
Because you
know
know she
that?
meet men all the time. When did you know she had a gold mine? Like, this is my client and this is McAfee, a whole millionaire.
When she told me his name.
Okay, and how long was she already seeing him?
Not long, because communication is everything. So when I found out, I was like, okay, well, you know what to do, whatever, you know.
Okay, so
So
when you said you know what to do, because she ended up marrying him. So what did you mean by you know what to do?
she did the right thing. She did what she was supposed to do. Everything that has happened was done the way it was supposed to be done. She ended up being with the guy. She ended up marrying the guy. Everything was done the way it was supposed to be done in her eyes.
So while she was dating him, were you guys still close?
I mean, it was cool for a moment. It was cool for a moment.
So when did you know it was no longer cool?
When the
What was
community,
happening?
when the communication stopped, really, what I'm saying, when the communication stopped,
Hmm.
because we had a great thing going. We had a great thing going because he's banked up. He was banked up. He was banked up for real.
Was he tipping her really big when she was still communicating with you?
Hell yeah. He was doing this thing. They was, it was. I guess Miami is just different. When you're in Miami, everything's beautiful. But yeah, that was I think whatever they had going on, it was. I mean, she just wanted something different than what me and her had going on. So, you know, I mean, shit, whatever she wanted, she got it. So, you know, like, I'm not gonna vilify her name. She did what she was supposed to do for herself. I did what I was doing. She did what she was doing, and he did what he was doing. And I think it worked out for everybody the way it was supposed to work out. At the time, I was mentally very immature. I was very upset. So a lot of things changed. Dark cloud became over my head.
Hmm. Okay, let's talk about this dark cloud. So Janice now is dating McAfee. She was bringing you big stacks. What's a good example on a good night when Janice goes out with McAfee, or a good weekend? What was she bringing back home?
undisclosable numbers, man. I don't.
Okay. 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 It was crazy like that. All right. So, all right. So that dark cloud. So when you finally found out that you had lost Janice, okay, because I'm pretty sure it was a slow process. What were you thinking?
Mm, I didn't believe it at first because um, I was looking at the years we had had. You know, I was looking at the time. You know, the relationship, all the things that we went through. But I wasn't as being with her. I wasn't so always perfect. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the best man I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? And you may think you're one way in a relationship, but shit, you may be something else. So, yeah, man, I just, I mean, it was just really hard for me, you know.
So
Not,
did
I had money. I had money. I think her absence being away was hard for me though, because I
yeah,
had the money. I had penthouse.
Jesus. All right. So at any time did you try to fight for her or threaten her to come back home? He's on that phone, y'all. He's on the phone right now. I'm trying, you guys. I'm working for you guys, you know. Yeah, it does happen to the best of us. There might be Janice. Yeah, wake up. I'm up. I'm just looking down. Here, how about this? I'm gonna push this down some so y'all know that I'm woke. I'm woke. I'm wide awake tonight. Oh no, I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. So thank y'all. Yeah, I'm asking some great questions. Okay, let's get it up. All right, there we go. So now I won't look sleepy, J Money. Oh, I'm wide awake now, J Money. Charm School is actually coming back this week, you guys. We're actually doing Charm School auditions this week. We got Trina B's interview tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern. Trina B. Trina B. Trina B. Trina B's interview tomorrow at 8. Okay. And then we got Charm School, actually the audition starting back. Yeah. What are you doing? Brandon, you gonna do that? Why? Wait, wait. Okay, so if his phone died, then you guys wanna we can okay, hold on. I was gonna say, y'all wanna just wait on Trina B tomorrow?
Oh yeah, he just texted me that his from his other thing, his phone died.
Okay, so B, what is this?
Oh, that's the thing. You know, you got the
You gonna do that
I just did.
in here?
Yeah.
You just so rich. Oh, so oh my
It's,
God.
he said less than 5 minutes. He got another phone, that's why. He's charging it up right now.
It's almost 12 o'clock. Let's blame this on Brandon. Brandon, what did you do?
This thing is good as hell.
Leo say, hey, Brandon. Yep, I'm loving the interviews. Keep okay. Tomorrow we got Trinity. Trinity is tomorrow, you guys, at 8 o'clock. Okay. And Trinity said he's gonna be very open and honest, and he's gonna keep it real. So we're gonna have a
Fed,
good, nice, easy, good interview.
Feds killed who?
Well, we got a line of lists. We got a list of hosts that I'm going to be interviewing. Trini B's just next because there's a lot y'all
Oh,
don't know about Trini B. We're going to touch on family. We're going to talk a little bit about his son and get his emotions from that. And yeah. Mm-hmm. Janice and Raw time. Okay. I'll ask. Okay, so Charm School. Mhm. I'm going to bring him out of his comfort zone. Yeah, I got a busy week. Brandon, we got a busy week on Bigo.
mm-hmm.
Hmm. There go the man. Okay, he's back.
Okay.
Mm. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Susie.
Sorry.
All right. Hey, that's okay.
My
So
apologies,
this is
man.
your real account, right? Yeah, it just died. Okay.
Yeah, this is my
All
real
right.
account for sure.
All right, you guys. So y'all, let's get them back. All right, so we left off. We were talking about your love, the love of, well, I'm assuming the love of your life, Janice. And when she left, and we was going to focus on the black cloud a little bit. So I was wondering, so right now, you guys, so actually, welcome, Raw Talk back. McAfee is John McAfee, right? He's the software guru, right? Big
Super
software
guru,
guru.
super guru, super guru.
Yeah, super. He was worth over 100 million at one point.
Yes.
And
Super.
Raw Talk had a Bunny and Clyde relationship with a lovely lady named Janice. Janice was his number one head honcho in charge, the matriarch of the clan, and she ended up meeting McAfee as a John, as a client, and he was breaking her off big. And at some point, she started slowly pulling back on communication with Raw Talk and ultimately started dating McAfee full fledged and married him and left Raw Talk behind. So we're there. Okay, that's what we are. Definitely a movie.
Definitely some movie shit. Like I wouldn't have thought it would have planned it out like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know. I'm gonna take these glasses off and talk to you. Okay. I'm gonna take the glasses off and talk
Be
to you.
comfortable. I know you're looking at the comments, but if you don't want to, you can swipe them.
No, 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 no. It's cool. I'm gonna talk to you. I ain't tripping out because the comments gonna do what the comments gonna do.
They're
So
gone. But they haven't been
I'm
so
here
bad
with
today.
you. You know, they gonna
They
do
somebody,
them.
somebody give him a blue pill. He don't want no blue pill. Okay, so anyway, so Janice is now gone. So explain to us that dark cloud. Did you make any sudden moves against Janice, or did you try anything?
No, no, no. I didn't make no moves. I didn't make no sudden moves. You know, anytime in a relationship, anytime in a relationship when a woman leaves a man or something like that, I mean, you really can't do nothing. You can try to, get a woman back or try to make some communication, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, you just got to accept what it is. When a woman moves
And what
forward in
was
life,
it? Right. Were you heartbroken? What was it for you?
it wasn't like I was heartbroken, but it wasn't heartbroken. It was just man, it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel good that the girl left. So that's just what it was. It was. I can talk about it way more better now. Back then, that shit hurt. It was like and then I had other people around me at the time too. So, I had no
But a
choice.
heartbreak is a heartbreak. Because remember who you told us. She was your love. She was the partner, great business partner. She was everything to you. Those are your words. So
Yeah, when I mean,
you
I've
ain't gonna be the
always
first
had.
one, yeah, to get a heartbreak broken, and you ain't gonna be the
Yeah, like
last.
I mean, this
Yeah.
was this was my this was my partner, man. This was my people. This was my
Mm-hmm.
11 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody say. Some of these people in the comments talking, they probably ain't never had a girl for 5 years in a relationship. We talking about a real relationship, and we chopped up a lot of money together. Chopped up a lot of money, you know.
Oh, they understand. They agreeing with you in the comments. You were
Yeah,
heartbroken. They agreeing with you.
yeah. So, and then I had other people around me. There was friends. I had friends around when she left still, but it wasn't like it was her. So they weren't her. So it kind of fucked me up mentally because I wasn't. When you're with somebody, you don't think you're ever gonna separate from them. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just with them. Now people come through the front door, leaving out the back, and but I didn't think this would have happened. I mean, I knew it could happen, but I wasn't thinking it was gonna happen.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
so now there are rumors that Janice received some threats, McAfee received some threats. Are you aware of any of that stuff?
I've been hearing this for a long time. Like, what type of it's like threats? I don't like. What do you mean threats?
Let's see. Let's see what we got here. They just say threats about robbing someone.
Nah, no
Okay.
robbing.
All
I'm not.
right.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not in the business of robbing. You know.
All right. Now, with McAfee, so she was, how long was she with him?
I can't really remember to tell you how long she was with them, but I know she was with him, and that's where she wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's where she wanted to be. So, you can't fault somebody for wanting to be somewhere they want to be.
So where were you when you first heard that he actually went to prison?
When I heard he went to prison,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I was at actually. I heard about it on the news though. And people was calling me. They was like, "Hey man, look at the news." And I'm like, "Here we go." But these are friends from a long time ago. They was telling me. And I just looked at it and I just was like, I just looked at it and was just like, wow. Because I knew she had already left in the wind with him and was balling out of control. She was doing her thing with him. So I just like, I
Okay.
always just
So when he went to prison, did you think about, let me contact her and see what we can rekindle?
nah. So much time. So much time and so much time and so many things were said. So many things were said, man. She ended up marrying the dude, and she ended up marrying him. And she was, it was messages. We both was communicating through somebody, so I kind of heard I heard some stuff she had to say, and that I wasn't pleasant, and you know, I just didn't like what I was getting, the feedback I was getting. So I didn't like certain things and stuff like that. So I kind of like just stayed away and respected what her decisions was. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like
So let me
that's
just say this respectfully. So some of you guys want me to touch on children. That is something that we discussed is off limits due to a lot of legalities. So we will not be discussing babies or children at all. So sorry. Okay. Now, so he is in prison. You never try to get back in touch with her?
no, because I know that she don't want to talk to me.
Oh,
Like one thing about me, right? If you want to talk to someone, you're gonna get in contact with them. That's not the, that's not the. It's very easy to if I want to talk to you, I know how to get a hold of you.
mm,
If you want to talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? So like I knew she didn't want to talk to me. She married the man. She been living her best life, flying out the country, going over here, going over there, living her best life. And I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her and happy for her though, for real. Because I knew what it was in the beginning when we first talked and chopped and when we conversed and goals and all this type of stuff. So for her to take it to a next level and, do her thing, shit, all I can do is give her a thumbs up and be happy for her.
So they had a big age difference. How old was she when she got married?
I don't really remember. I was upset for like a long time that this trick had the woman I was with. I
Hmm.
was upset. You feel me? This dude's a trick. You know, I come from the life where you break them and shake them and twist them in half. You don't go run up and jump the broom with them. That's where I come from. I come from, you know what I'm saying? You break that ass. He got a wife to go home to. He has a job. The trick got an itch. The client has an itch. His itch is to pay the working woman, pay the lady, pay the lady. So, you know, for the lady to go be with the multi-millionaire client, marry him, you know, bless you. You know, that was a little bit different for me because that's not the lifestyle we come from. But I mean, hey, shit happens, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, they obviously they had a great marriage, and she fell for him, he fell for her, and happily ever after. You know what I'm saying?
So where were you when you heard that he died?
Mm, mm. I think I probably was in like maybe in Las Vegas, or Las Vegas or Miami, one of the two. I didn't believe it though. I
Hmm.
didn't believe it. I didn't believe it though, because the guy's a hell of a guy. Like, let's keep it real. I think he's a cool guy, even if, even if the chick that I was with back then wasn't talking to him. He's just a cool guy. He invented the antivirus software. He's crazy rich, living his best life. Very interesting character. A very smart guy, intelligent, very evasive, very smart man. I don't have nothing negative to say about him. He
So do
just
you
was
know where
doing
you
what
were
he
when
was
you
doing.
heard he died? He was
What you
75. He was an old man. He was an
right,
old man.
right, yeah.
Now, um, is Janice still living her best life? Did he leave a lot?
I would assume that she's living her best life. I mean, you know, her partner's not there. I can't really speak on anything like that, but I could say that I mean she's healthy, she's living, breathing. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for her loss. You feel me? Whatever she got going on, I hope she's doing her. Hope she's living her best life though. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I think he was in jail for tax evasion, guys. Tax evasion. He was a little G too. Possible murder, I think I heard at one point, but tax evasion for the most part. He was worth $100 million at one point, but when he did die, he was worth only like 4 million or less. So that's a big difference. Hmm. But he didn't even die. I don't think he died in the States. I think he died in another country, from what I read. Another country. Yeah, Spain, something like that. Wow. So have you ever spoken to Janice since then?
Nah, man, we haven't talked, and we haven't talked. We haven't talked in over like some years, man. We haven't talked in a long time. I think if we
Mm,
did have a conversation, I think if we did have a conversation, it'd be very interesting. It'd be very interesting to talk to her. But um,
give me, if you had to write Janice a letter, like give me a short version of what the letter would be.
um, I give her props. I'll talk to her. I call her little nickname, and you know, I call her a little nickname because I always give everybody a nickname, and I call her a nickname that she used to like, and I would just tell her, you know, hope all is well. You know, and just give her her props and send her condolences and just let her know I'm proud of her and you're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because look where we are now. You know what I'm saying now? Podcast,
Yeah.
really.
Do you miss her now? Like how when we think
Nah,
about
it's not.
Janice,
It's not like a missing type thing. You know, it's just more of a like of a more of a respect thing because we all the way grown now. We're grown,
well, Finesse,
and
can I say something? Hold on. I found Janice and she's in the room right now.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
I said I found her and she's in the room right now.
Oh man, that's different.
I'm just kidding.
That's different, man. That's different. Ew.
Baby,
Hey, ew, don't do me like listen.
baby, I had to
Ew.
get him out because he been staying all night. I had to get his ass. He been staying all night. I had to work him. I'm sorry. Mm.
Man. Ew, I'm gonna get you back for that.
They say that heart drop. That heart drop.
Yeah, that
All
wasn't
right, this is raw
cool.
talk. Raw talk, y'all. Raw talk. I'm sorry, raw talk. Excuse me.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was a good one. I need something to drink bad. I'm listening now.
Okay, but
Me up. That fucked me up.
uh, so again, what would you tell her if you had to write her a little short letter right now? What would you tell
Um,
Janice?
I would tell her um, after I cuss her out, um,
Mm,
I would tell her, nah, I'm just talking some shit. But I give her props. I wish her the best. I send her my condolences. Hit her with an old school good time we had, and I just let her know it's all love. You know what I'm saying? And then
mm.
I would let her know that excuse me for my immature ways, the things that I should have been more mature about. You know what I mean? Like real talk though. And this is just me being very honest though. I would tell her, forgive me for my immature ways, because I could have been better at certain things. So, just let her know. It really in a short letter though,
Raw
and
talk.
just
Are
tell
you
her,
better today? Are you a better man today?
yeah, because I went through a lot of sacrifices. I'm a better man today. I went through a lot of sacrifices, and I still bump my head. But after she left, I did become a little more mature in certain things that I was very childish with, and
And they
you
said in the
know.
comments, he left you for a multimillionaire and not a bomb. So at least
Well, I'm not mad about.
yeah.
I wasn't mad about that. That was the goal anyway. I think people don't understand that the goal was to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? And to find the bag and know what to do when the bag is in front of you, and know how to move. Me and her, we talked a lot. We learned each other. We learned the money. We talked. So, a lot of people in the comments can say, "Oh, she found the bag and moved on," but not too many people can find a millionaire and keep his attention. Not too many
Hmm.
women or men can find a millionaire and keep his attention. So obviously, she knew what she was doing. She knew what to do at the right
Exactly.
time.
Especially a
You know,
brainiac because he was into tech and cyber.
yeah, this
So,
wasn't like something. Yeah, it was.
so she's an interesting
Sometimes.
girl.
Yeah, for sure. She did a lot. She did a lot of great things, man. She's a
Did
great person.
was there any drug related things going on with Janice and him? Because we did hear of a little drug usage at some point. I think he was into bath salts. He was using like a lot of.
Yeah, I heard that too. I seen that and I heard that too. That was I heard that. I did hear that though. I heard that there was a lot of drug stuff going on over there, bath salt and some other shit. I wasn't there to confirm it, but I heard it and I seen the documentary and shit like that. And grown people do what grown people do. So I'm not gonna fault her at all. You know what I'm saying? Because we all grown and everybody got a past and whatever she was doing with her husband, that's what she was doing with her husband. You know what I'm saying? So
Have you have you ever thought about doing your own documentary on this? I mean, you played a big.
No, no, no. Because even doing this right here is a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to be doing no documentary because it's not it's not worth it. The documentary that I'll be doing is how I turn my life around. You know what
Amen.
I'm saying? From shit to sugar. You know what I'm saying? I'd
Hmm.
rather do a documentary about how you can turn your life around from the streets to the executive suites I would look at it like that. I know firsthand basis from being in the streets doing a little bit of everything. So if I was to ever come out with a documentary, it would be about giving back and turning your life around and becoming better. So like,
Hmm.
you know,
And you've
so
turned your life around. Explain that, please.
it's turning, boy. It's turning. I'm trying
It's
to. You ever
turning.
been?
So
You
we're
know, have
still
you ever?
turning.
It's
Okay.
still turning. Have
Okay.
you ever been in a car and the power steering go out? You know, have you ever been in a?
I hear. Oh, yeah. Then you got to give it a little
It's
gas,
turning.
loosen
You
it up.
know what I'm
I
saying?
think I can.
It's
I think I
turning.
can. I
Yeah, like
love
it's turning,
that.
man.
I
It's
love
turning. So
that.
I
I
don't, you know. But seriously, mentally though, yeah, my life is turned different. A lot of things I used to do, I don't even do no more, even think about. I be laughing at a lot of people, you know. Got friends from the life, friends not from the life. And I just be sitting back. Everybody's judging and so opinionated and this, that, and that. And being in the life at 20 years old, 19 years old, it's always going to be the same. Nothing's really going to change.
Do you think what's your biggest regret in life?
I got a couple of regrets. Um, my biggest regret in life is um, just not listening. I should have listened
Mm,
to my mom, my uncle a little more when I was in when I was in school. Going to Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Regret dealing with the young girl. Um, just being a hard headed person, just being a hard headed person. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of mistakes. So, you know, dealing with them, still dealing with them to this day now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I made a lot of mistakes. That shit's way beyond, way past me now, though.
okay, so what about so those are your regrets. What about like any great like highlights? Like what's your biggest accomplishment?
I have a lot of accomplishments. And I need to make, and I have some more that I'm focused on making. But living past a certain age, um, knowing, you know, but my an accomplishment is, you know, fixing my thinking.
Mhm.
You know, unlearning things. That's an accomplishment. To unlearn some things that's not that's not necessary. I've been told that sometimes you have to unlearn things to become a better person.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm focusing on, unlearning some things, you know?
What is
Okay.
something that you would go back and do over again?
What was something that I'll go back and do over again?
Mhm.
Well, we can't change life. I mean, we can't go back and change our first impressions of who we are or things like that. But I think just partnerships. I think I just changed partnerships and networking with the right people.
Okay. Any projects that you're working on that you would like to tell us about? Like what's in the future? What can we look forward to within the next 5 years from Raw Talk?
Um, Raw Talk is a big thing. It's a big umbrella. You know, it's like a big tree with a lot of branches. So on Bigo, we got the Cooking with Raw. We got the For the Love of Raw, because you know I'm single, I'm by myself. I need me somebody, you know. I don't want to be alone.
So when
You
you
know?
say single, meaning you're not having any sex, you're single. No sex.
Man, I'm single, nuts is heavy, not even a picture of a woman where I'm sleeping.
Okay.
But you know, we're gonna do For the Love of Raw. We're gonna do the cooking with Raw, and I'm gonna get back on my interviews because I interviews. I need more interviews, you know, because that's what I'm used to doing, interviewing the rappers and the athletes, and you know, actors and all type of people that are raw. That's what I'm into.
Okay. What type of woman are you looking for, Raw Talk? Are you looking for another Janice?
No, not at all. You can't look for another person like that. That's a one of a kind of woman. You know what I'm saying? So that was back then. It needs to be something greater and something better. You know, that was my past life. The type of woman I'm looking for is a respectable woman, a submissive woman, a nurturing woman, a challenging woman. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, a woman that I can build with. You know,
Will
build
she
multiple
only
things.
belong to you or will she be a working girl? Will she only belong to Raw Talk for your eyes and your hands only?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I mean, you know, I want a woman for me. I want a woman for me. You
Okay.
know,
Are you looking
y'all
to
be
get
they
married or
trolling me in
have?
they trolling me in the audience, man. God damn, I can't have a
They
woman for
loving you
me.
though. They haven't been that bad.
Shit,
Are
they
you
said
looking
he
to get
want a
married?
hoe.
You want a hoe?
Y'all
Are you?
crazy. They crazy, man.
No, he's. I'm not. Well, I know. Well, you're not into any funny business, right? All women for you,
I ain't with
correct?
man. Let me tell you something. I ain't with the funny business, and I know the three people responsible for that fake ass little shit they doing. Man, they don't know me. Them people really don't know
Yeah.
me. Man. They
All
just
right.
got to do shit to
Poly
try to tear my
relationship.
image down.
Do you want a poly? We don't listen to that. We know how it goes on Bigo. Trust me. You don't even have to clean. We know. Trust me. They be tearing me down, but I
Right.
rise. Are you into poly or monogamy?
I'm into macaroni. You know, that's what I've been knowing for a long time is macaroni. Matrimony is very dangerous. And poly, I don't know nothing about poly. Poly seemed like it could be cool, but I don't know. I don't know.
So you
Because
into holy macaroni and not holy
yeah,
matrimony.
I've been into. I mean, my lifestyle has been macaroni. I don't know about poly because them girls don't work. It's like you marrying. I'm not for sure. Don't get me to say anything. I don't know nothing about the poly. It seems like them girls don't go to work or nothing. They don't do nothing. They just be. I don't want to say
Well,
the wrong thing because
okay,
I
so
don't
let me,
know.
I'm not poly, but in a poly relationship, I was out in Utah for a long time hanging out with Mormons. I was working at Intermountain Hospital System in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. And you meet a lot of Mormons because they're trying to recruit. There's a lot of women that recruit women right from the floor. So I was working with a recruiter. She's a nurse. She only wears skirts. I didn't know she was a recruiter until one day she came to me. She was like, "Would you like to eat dinner with my family?" I'm like, "That's fine. I'm out of town from Florida, but I'm in Utah for 3 months, getting it in contract work." And somebody came to me, she's like, "You know that she's in a poly." I'm like, "What do you mean poly?" "Yeah, she's in a poly relationship. So she's inviting you to dinner to recruit you." I'm like, "What?" "Yeah. So what they do is they invite you to dinner. You'll come to dinner." So she's looking at you, making sure you'll fit in the family because she's the last one to be recruited in. So her job was to invite me or some other woman to dinner. Once you get to dinner, you're just eating with the family. There's a man sitting at the head of the table. All the women are sitting around the table. Based on how long your hair is, that's how high you are on the totem pole. The matriarch of the family has a braid that touches the ground. Everybody else's their braid gets shorter. Okay. She sits at the front of the table with him and then it goes back, right? Then there's a lot of children that's running around. So you're eating and no one says anything to you. Your job is just to eat and then you're taking in what's happening. They want you to form your own hypothesis on what's happening, your own theory on what's happening. No one, this is in Utah. No one is telling you, right? So you eat dinner. "Thank you for coming to my family's house. Thank you. And hopefully you come back again." So after you leave dinner, she's not the recruiter. This is the last one that come into the family. She's not all over you. She's not hovering. But now when she sees you at work the next day, she's just talking and having a good time. And hey, do you want to go to dinner again with my family? And have dinner. So now she's hoping that you're opening up and saying, so talk to me a little bit about your family. They're not aggressive. And the whole objective is for everyone to come in one house. Everybody works, including the man. Everybody works, but there's a calendar of events that take place. And on that calendar, Molly is the matriarch. She gets to make love to him on Monday, the next girl on Tuesday, the next girl on Wednesday morning, the next girl on Thursday, Friday. No one sleeps together. There's never even ever or any orgies. Nobody's kissing on each other and licking each other's cat. It's a very organized relationship. And it's only about him. But he goes out and work. Everyone works and bring the money home. Everybody's starting to have kids. Okay, there's going to be some jealousy in the house, but as the man, as the patriarch, his job is to diffuse. His job is not to conquer and divide. His job is to lead and make sure that Molly gets along with Sally, Sue. And if they're not getting along, we have to have family meetings, and we have to raise these kids right. And we have to make sure everything in our household is like clockwork so that we can endure and persevere. So Polly is an organized love mansion with controversy and confusion, but more communication. And the money is for the household. It's saved. It's not spent. It's not wasted. But everyone goes like it's really a deep, 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 solid, communicative, organized household. That's Polly. Anything other than that is a fucking shit show. It's a circus.
I respect
It's
that.
a
I
it's a
respect that.
yeah.
The way you explained it to me, it's a real disciplined. It's very disciplined, very respectable, it's structured, and I respect that.
Very structured.
That's different.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if you do it right, it can work. It's not even a cult because guess what, Alicia? All the women get to go to work. It's only a cult when it's controlled, meaning you can't leave, you stay here. Cult gets it gets closed and you can't breathe. A cult would actually like take the life out of you. But these women get to go to work, they get to go to class, they get to go to school. Mm-hmm. And you might get more than one day a week. It all depends. But you have to go in the mind of everything is organized for the greater good. You might be a woman that can't make it on your own. You might be a woman that can't get a man. You don't want to be alone. So maybe that's your decision on why you would go into something like that. I never went to dinner. I'm giving you an example. I was invited to dinner, but someone told me on the floor the reason why I was invited to dinner. So no, I did not go to dinner. But I'm telling you exactly firsthand what happens because I got firsthand knowledge on that floor. Everyone is in Poly in Utah, in Salt Lake City. It's a lot. It's a whole Mormon community. And if you're not Mormon, you can't even go down a certain road. It's only polygamy. It's like a polygamyville. Yeah, that is the way.
You know your shit.
Mm-hmm. And it's legal. Thank you very much. It is very, very legal there.
I don't have nothing against Polly. I don't have nothing
Right. So
against the
poly can be a
macaronis.
beautiful thing. I don't
I
have.
don't have nothing
It can be
against
so beautiful if it's
matrimony either.
done right.
I don't
If
have
it's done
nothing
right.
against people matrimony, macaroni, or Polly.
It can be done right, you guys. Yeah. But these people, man. So yeah. So all right. So for the love of Raw Talk, it's coming soon. Any marriage in your future? No, it's not, Risa. It's not like his house.
Huh?
Any marriage. Again, you said so what he meant by macaroni was macaroni is like his crazy life up and down. So he's saying instead of holy matrimony, his life has been
Like, let me
holy
tell you something.
macaroni.
Like,
So that's what he
okay,
meant.
so okay, look, so check this out. Em. To marry a woman, that's like you found the ultimate woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that means you found the ultimate woman. You don't need no other woman. She's the woman the rest of your life. My brain has been reconditioned since I was like um, 17, 18 years old. So I've seen a lot of women date married men. A lot of ball players and rappers that I know have had sex with a lot of married women. So it's very like if you do get married with some to a woman, it's like, man, it's like a slim chance. It's a lot of
But you did say that you're evolving. You did say you're going to be a better Raw Talk. You never know what's in your future, sir. You never know.
he's such a piece of shit. God damn, they trolling. Oh,
That's
whatever.
just
But
one. You didn't get no bad trolls tonight. You didn't get bad, yeah.
listen, man, I'm gonna keep it
Mhm.
real, man. If there's a woman out there that can accept my ways and understand where I come from, and I can treat her very great. I'm not even a bad dude like that. I'm a big lover. I want I want a woman to always have a smile on her face. I'm a very adventurous, love traveling, and all that type of stuff.
Now,
I
Raw
mean,
Talk, do you know how to speak to women? Do you know how to speak to women? Are you one that disrespect women most of the time, or?
I know how to speak to a woman. I'm very respectful. On the
Okay.
app, I say the word bitch a lot because it grabs everybody's attention. On the app, it's a lot of people that are, it's a lot of square people on the app, right? So that word shocks people. So when I'm talking, I'm like, hey, bitch. She gonna be like, who you calling a bit? And then it gets the whole head turning focus. But I definitely know how to speak to a lady. I'm a ladies' man, so I would definitely know how to speak. You know what I mean? They don't
Mhm.
understand what Raw Talk stands for. They don't understand the meaning. And I have plenty of reasons why I talk the way I talk. I'm not even always talking to women very disrespectful like that.
But if
You
you
know what
met
I'm
a
saying?
woman, so if you did meet a woman, like what would your pickup line be? If you did meet the woman that kind of fit the criteria of being with you for a period, what would be your Raw Talk line? What would be your pickup?
I couldn't even tell you a pickup. It would just have to be genuine. If I'm feeling her, I have to tell her what I like about her. I would have to tell her what's on my mind. I have to tell her how I'm feeling, why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. I have to let her know. I have to get it off my chest and let her know, like, hey, this is what it is, baby. I have to tell her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Do
yeah,
y'all think Raw Talk should attend charm school? Serious?
charm school.
That's
Man,
one
do
of my
you know what I
shows.
used to do? Do you know what I used to do for a living? Listen, I don't need no charm school. I just needed to relax and slow down. Relax and
We
slow down
need
and pick
something.
the right woman.
So
You
the
know,
ladies do say that using the B word is very disrespectful because on
yes, it
here,
is.
on
It is.
mhm.
It is very disrespectful. So, if I talk to a chick and I say, damn, bitch, you look fine in a motherfucker. Where you from? Okay. I didn't even have to come at her like that. You know what I mean? But in a sense, some women gonna be like, they understand that type of lingo. And then some other women don't want to be talked to like that. I can
Mhm.
easily talk to them and say, man, you look very gorgeous today. How's your day going? You know what I mean? So every
Yeah,
woman
women
is
like
very
that.
different. What'd you
That's
say?
true. All right. So I said women like that when you say we look nice today. All right. So anyone on the app that you're interested in?
Yes. Hell yeah. I
Oh,
got
can
the
we get
names
just
and
two
everything. I
names?
got the names. I got the big O
Oh,
ID
can we get
numbers in
those
my
names? Can we
I
get
got
the
the big
names,
O
please?
ID numbers in my wallet right now.
Oh, Anchor
Um,
One.
all right, big O ID number. I'm just
Oh,
messing with you. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm sitting up straight and took my pen. Hold on.
Yeah, it's not really cool for me to tell the I like a
All right,
couple,
can we guess one? Is it Barbie? Is it Boss Barbie?
no, Boss Barbie cool, man. I was on her when she used to ride in a Ferrari. I used to
Okay.
like her a lot when she used to be in this Ferrari. She's in love with some other guy. So, I'm not here to step on no toes or nothing like
Do
that,
you like Korea?
Korea's cute. But like I said, she got that other thing going on with that. These girls be having their relationship. I don't, I don't,
So do you like Korea?
Korea's cool. She's cool.
Okay. Yes or no?
She's cool. I
Okay.
like all the
Uh,
women. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
but we're talking about like someone that makes you like, look, take another look. Okay, how about somebody said Tommy K in the comments? No.
Um,
Okay, never mind. Okay, how about Yetta?
I've been hearing about Yetta. I've been hearing about
Okay.
her, but she told me she was in a relationship with a woman. So, the women, listen, here goes the thing. The women that I thought were very cool, they've all been in relationships with certain broadcasters. Like I'm learning that all the women that I thought were cool are in relationships. Like, but it is like one
He
little
don't
key,
like
right?
Pretty TT, y'all. Him and Pretty TT cool. So when he first came on the app last year, he ran into my daughter. Well, shit, I don't know. He ran into my daughter last year, and they're just
That's my
cool.
dog, man. Pretty
Yeah, he
TT
ran into
like
her
a little
last year.
pretty TT like she stand on real business. So Pretty TT is like somebody that could lace me up on the app. She's good. She stands on business. She makes the app look
Mhm.
good. You know what I'm saying? What they
Okay,
talking about?
anybody else you
But
like? Anybody else on the app? You really ain't telling. You heard about Yetta. Korea is cool. Anybody
look,
else?
I
Or
heard
we should
about.
just.
Listen, these are the girls that they come to me about. I heard about Boss Barbie.
Hmm.
I heard about Honey Bee. I heard about
Hmm.
Korea. I heard about what's that one girl? She look fine as a motherfucker. All these women be looking pretty, but I'm not they type. And I can tell that I'm not their type because of the past man they've been with. And these big old relationships be very different. I'm a very private person. One thing I
Hmm.
know, if I get into a relationship with one of these little chicks, as soon as they get mad, they come in the cam up and tell the business.
Well, that's why you
You
don't give
know?
a woman nothing to tell. You just treat her like a lady. Then there's nothing to tell. It's when you be doing weird stuff. You know what I mean? You treat a lady
Yeah,
like a
man.
lady. There's nothing to tell. Now you with the
Yeah,
bullshit, then there's a story to tell. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Relationships shouldn't be like that.
I think the women that I like, they're not big broadcasters. The girls that are big broadcasters, them girls not on me, man. Them girls that are
You
them
hot for
women that
TV.
are like them women that are big broadcasters, they not on me like that. They may come through, accept a line when we do a line or something, but if they not getting at me, then they don't like me. Because a woman gonna go after who she want, right?
Right? They so funny. This time I tell the truth, Imp. The big girls will tell what color your drawers is. They won't tell. Women don't listen. Women don't go out to make you look bad unless you like intentionally like try to hurt, you know?
But see, these women be liking weird dudes, man. They be liking the weird stuff.
Give me an
Like they be
example of
like,
a weird dude. Give me an example of a weird dude.
and you know the weird shit that be going on this. Look, you know what be going on this app. Respectfully, I'm just saying, you know what be going on. That be weird. And I'm saying though, I may not be their type because I'm not with all the extra stuff that's
Mm-hmm.
going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm
Mm-hmm.
weird because I like women that
Thank you.
I like working women. So they may call me weird because I think working women are hot.
Yeah.
But the type of but the working woman is no different from a bean thought.
But what's a working woman? You mean the woman on the street?
I'm saying the working woman is no different than a bean thought.
You mean a working woman? You're defining her as woman, the woman on the street?
I'm saying like if she was a dancer, a
Oh,
woman that works in a strip club, right? It's no different than a woman that works as a bean thought.
Well, there are here be there, but they're virtual dancers. They're working. So if you
Right,
dance at a nightclub, they can go touch you and meet you outside and take you home. But if you're
right.
dancing virtually,
A woman in the adult industry. I don't have no problem with a woman in the adult industry or a woman that's not in the adult industry. I don't really treat me right, love
right?
me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Make sure I'm okay. Somebody said
Right.
bean thoughts are aggressive panhandlers. I just want a beautiful woman with a brain. You know what I'm saying? That's very nurturing, submissive, very respectful, challenging, likes to travel. You
Mm-hmm.
know, has some sense, very smart, business savvy. You know what I mean? Sexy. You know what I mean? Knows how to move in a room, whatever room that is. I'm not really looking for no thought box or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a different type of chick. You know, so it's just gonna be a little harder for me because I like them all. I like them put together. I'll be looking for the perfect one, but you ain't gonna always find the perfect one.
No, but you can make her perfect. Like women like to communicate. Women like a good, we like to know if we're talking to you, you're listening, or if we tell you something you remembered. That be the issue. But we got some girls that got questions for you. Okay, if you have a question for the handsome raw talk, I'm gonna go ahead and clear the queue and you guys just go ahead and hit join so we
They
can get you some questions.
they gonna come up here and bash the shit out of me.
Pretty TT, did I drop you? No, they're not. No bashing. Just ask the question, y'all.
Well, nobody came through. See,
No, I'm knocking them all out. I'm starting them over because some of these girls may be asleep. They're probably laying in the bed. They probably fell asleep in the queue. So you just had the queue was full of 20 women, and I just cleaned it all out. All right. So if anyone has a question, now would be the time to come up. There you go. Oh, chicken went out. Anybody have a question? Because if I bring them up, they probably fell asleep. They should have to pay for a question. All right. Anyone have a question? Send them 100 beans. We done paid them all night. Come on, MQ. It's all right. Ask your question. Come up. Never mind. Come on up. It's okay.
man, listen, listen, these people, like these ladies, ain't gonna come up. You know,
They
because
are.
I'm listen. These ladies ain't gonna
Here we
come
go.
up because they
All right.
not.
Thickalicious is in the queue. Yes, they are. They always come up, baby. Thickalicious. Y'all come up if y'all have a question. Come on, Cali girl. Come on, Cali girl.
Hey, um, if Janice wanted to come back in your life, would you let her?
You know what?
Or want to be back
That's
in
a
your life?
that's a that's a question that I thought about every time. You know, of course I could say no. You know, of course I would be like, hell no, fuck her, or this, that, and the third. However I answer the question, I probably would say no. Um, but if she was in my face, I don't know. Because there's been a lot been said. I think about her every now and then, but nothing too major. So probably no, because we're at two different we're mentally two different places. You know what I'm saying? She's went and got married, and I'm somewhere mentally somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I probably would just keep it where it is, because
Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you.
Cali. All right. Next question. All right. Phenomenal Beauty. You are up next, my love.
Hey, Rob.
hey,
Let me
you, how you been?
let me turn my camera off. Okay, because I'm in the bed, but I ain't
It's
sleep.
okay.
Hey, I just want to know how long have you been single for?
For a cool minute.
That's not an
For
answer, sir.
I know. So a cool minute to me is like months. months.
No, that's nothing like a year, nothing months. Okay.
I
Six
mean,
months,
like,
Raw Talk? 4 months? When was the last time you had sex?
Mm.
man, like, last time I had sex was like 210. I think it's like
What?
210, 211
2010?
days. 211
Oh,
days.
oh,
Oh,
200.
30, 60, 90. So 6 months? Oh,
No,
no,
like,
7 months?
it's not been 200. It's 30
Okay,
days
why do
passed by. When I
that?
first came to Bigo, I was like at like 170. 30 days go by, 200,
So
like
that's 6 months. So
200
Suave,
7
days.
months.
200,
So
200.
7 months?
Suave. I'm sorry. I got a question on top of a question. Why the hell we counting days like that, bro?
Because I'm used to having it my way when I want it, how I want it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a number
Oh,
person, though. I'm a number person.
okay,
But
that
it's
makes
been a
sense.
Phenomenal
long
Beauty.
time.
Would you
It's been a
would you be
long
interested,
time since
Phenomenal Beauty? Would you be interested on his show to come for the love of Raw Talk?
I think Raw Talk sexy. Hmm.
Okay.
He hella.
He just needs
yeah.
to answer questions. See, this is the thing, Raw Talk. This lady finds you sexy, but she's actually pulling your teeth just to get a good answer out of you. This is where communicate. You have a beautiful lady in your midst, but when you don't communicate, we be gone. Now
But I'm
she
gonna
asked
say
you
something.
one question and you told us 3 seconds, 2 hours, and a millisecond, and the light year, and went through the black hole, and I saw Jesus because it was a lighted in a tunnel, and it was 2 hours and a millisecond, and E equals MCC squared. We still don't know when the last time you had sex.
I mean, I'm going to tell you this, though. My nuts are heavy, okay?
What?
And it's been a
Oh,
long goddamn time, like 200 and some days. And that's the truth,
But you
you
got a
know?
lady right here, Raw Talk. So talk to the lady. Go ahead, Phenomenal. Have this moment. I'm gonna let you have it. Go ahead, Phenomenal.
Oh, y'all got
you,
to be
y'all
trolling me for
in-
real.
Empress. No,
This
me and
is,
I visit his room. He cool people for real.
But you found him sexy, so it could be interesting.
Yeah,
That's the
but
oh,
that,
you
difference.
find me
that-
sexy, baby? You find me
Yes.
sexy?
oh
She can
God,
be a
here we
part
go.
of your show for the love of you,
So,
but you up here telling us your bag sack heavy and you can't, and you making us add and subtract.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, they talking about if you assist him with releasing that load, he gonna hurt you, Phenomenal Beauty. If he ain't
Now
had, he
he
been
ain't gonna.
holding that, if he been holding
Hold
that
on.
hog that long, he gonna hurt you,
Now
sis.
he ain't
Boom.
gonna hurt
He
me,
gonna
honey.
blow you right out of Bigo.
I'm a veteran.
Oh,
Okay.
now she a veteran.
Uh,
Yes, the older the
mm,
berry, the sweeter the juice. You got some good,
yeah.
good, Phenomenal Beauty. You got some good, good, sis.
Huh. Honey, I'm
Oh,
seasoned. Okay.
I'm punching the air. You heard what my
You
sister said.
you ain't gotta talk about it. Be about it.
Oh, 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 her voice done got low, baby. Let me, Jesus.
Right.
Oh, honey. Did y'all hear that? Yes. The baby, he had to put the shades on.
I'm just saying.
All
Yes.
right, Imp. This is two times I got you, okay, Imp? This is two
I
times.
take it. Well,
All
Phenomenal
right.
Beauty, go in there and cool yourself off, sis. I'm gonna bring the next person up, okay? You just go cool. Cause I'm
I'm
gonna cool
good.
off too. Cause I was, girl,
I'm
you did the
good.
big one.
Good.
All right,
It's
Phenomenal.
in his live after. He know. I
Phenomenal
come.
Beauty, thank you for coming up, baby.
You welcome, boo. I'll holler at you.
See, that's a woman that knows what she want, baby. That's a lady. Let me get her. You know what? Shouts out to you for a woman that know how to use her ears to and know what she wants. Did you hear that confidence when that exude this sister? What you talking about? I'm experienced, baby. Rock out scared, baby. If you're scared, go to church. Come on, Barry. Barryana, you up next. Barryana,
Hey, Raw Talk, how
hey.
you doing tonight? Hey,
How you doing, baby?
girl.
How you doing, baby?
So, Raw Talk, I watched you since I've seen you with TKO. So I remember you saying on the couch one night that that the relationship that the girl had got pregnant and there was a separation. Was that Janice or was that a whole totally different girl?
I was a whole total different chick. You got to
But that was
understand.
recent.
No, not recent, but you got to understand. Me and Janet stopped talking in like 2012.
Oh, okay, okay,
No,
okay, okay.
me and Janice ain't had no rendezvous since like 2010, 2011, 2012.
So how long you and that woman was together, the one who got pregnant on you?
A few months.
Because you know your time, you like to do the cook, so it was like literally 2 months y'all was together, or was it like
Nah,
six
nah, me
months? Because you
nigga.
know how you do
Nah,
that.
look. What you say?
I said because you know how you like to do with the time frame.
No, I think y'all need to understand that, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually always looking at the first 100 days as if we're gonna make it or break it. I'm always looking at the first 100 days. I'm always gonna looking at I'm always looking at the first 100 days, like how is it going in the first 100 days? So, you know, at the end of the day, me and that young lady were cool. Um, she was definitely a cool chick, but she got pregnant on me. So hey, go on and get your ass up out of here.
Thank you,
Okay, okay,
Barry.
okay. You're
Okay,
welcome.
so Barry,
It's not
do
like
you
I,
are do
I,
you
I don't I
find
don't
him?
I don't
Do you find him sexy as well, Barry? We're trying to get contestants for the Love
Yeah,
Spark.
he. I don't want to be a contestant, but he is sexy
But
though. He is a sexy
all
young
right, see,
man. And
all the
once
girls
you
coming
get to
through.
know a person, because at first I didn't like him. At first I did like him, and then you know when you start hearing, you be like, dang. But everybody makes mistakes. But he looked like he could be a great man, a great husband. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he do stand on business, but he go around in circles. But you know he'll get it together.
Okay, Barry. Thank you, Booski. I love you, Barry, because I know you love him.
I love you
thank
too,
you for
Imp.
thank you for coming up.
See that Raw Talk? The
You're
girls
welcome,
look
Raw
like they
Talk.
being easy on you. See, you thinking they about to eat you up. All right, next coming up. Okay, we got. Oh, the girls are coming. You know my effing name. I'm gonna definitely bring you up because you all right. You good people. Hi, you know my
Hey,
name. You want to be up
how are
here? Okay,
you?
hey,
Yeah, I'm
great.
about to calm down. Okay, so I had a question for you, Raw Talk. I want to first say thank you for your transparency as much as you could be with us, because this is a live platform. Um, my one question is to you is you have had women of all types of everything, like pretty much women to cater to every need you may have. Do you think you can go from that lifestyle of having a lot of women? Because I'm listen, I'm down. I know about life, and life be lifing. Do you think that you can convert yourself into the life to be with one woman, especially because you've covered the spread pretty much with women, you know, at a young age and kind of got used to it?
Yes.
You smiling, and I'm believing you when you smile.
Uh, what did you say?
I don't believe you when you smiling.
I mean, I'm being prompt. I'm being open and honest.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the first question. Can I ask another question, please? Okay. My second question was to you. When Empress asked monogamy or poly, you said maca. Say it again.
Macaroni.
Macaroni. Okay.
Macaroni.
So you know what the mac mean in the macaroni. Are you still gonna be macking, or you gonna be more like a roni?
Ooh,
You talking to a
girl.
real woman now. It's Empress. I've been around the block. I know how to answer these
Oh,
questions for the girls in the
hey,
comments.
listen. Shout out to my people. That I just want to give a shout out to my people that really rock with me. That's up in here. Boy, they gonna be on my ass when I jump on the phone after this interview. Let me tell you something, baby. The type of woman that's gonna be with me, she already know she gonna be jazzy. We gonna be jazzy. We ain't gonna be stiff. We gonna be getting to it. Whatever we
That
doing,
So
we
will
gonna
I
you
be
be
don't
doing.
think.
macking
No,
or will
no,
you be
we know
roning?
you're gonna be Roni,
Yeah.
right? I want to know if y'all gonna be macking or Roni. I know y'all gonna be fly. Y'all
What
gonna
does
be
macking
jazzy.
and
Y'all gonna
Roni
have
mean? Can
fun.
you break that down to
Like a
me? What is that?
Mac Daddy, Daddy
Mac,
Mac, Mac Daddy,
right? Mac Daddy. Now you know who the Mac was, right? You old enough
Return
to know
of
who
the
the Mac
Mac.
was,
Yeah.
right? You know who the
Okay,
Mac was. And we also
right.
The
know who
Mac.
Roni is.
C and J
Who's
Street.
Tenderoni.
Roni? Who's Roni?
Roni is the lover, the soft guy. Mac is the Mac, the guy that has many women of many needs.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm a lover. I'm on the lover tip, lover boy.
We know you a lover now. We trying to figure out, are you going to be macaroni? Which one?
I just told you.
Okay, we're gonna take a few more ladies. The ladies love you. Okay, we got Miss Lee in Tokyo. So I'm gonna bring both of you guys up, okay, at the same time, because we got a lot of ladies with questions. Woo. Tokyo, Miss Lee, are y'all here or in bed? Don't be afraid, I'll drop you. Okay, let me drop you. Be careful, y'all. Make sure. Okay, we got Avery and Mr. 5K. Mr. 5K, you up? Avery, you right behind Mr. 5K.
Hey, hey, I
Hey.
What's
have a,
going on?
I
What's
have a
going
quick,
on, brother?
I have a quick question, real quick question, because he's a great friend of mine for over 2 decades.
Hmm.
So this is over, because you've been away from the streets for a long time now. Can you pass down them suits and them fly gators?
I ain't
You know,
passing
it's
down
no
none of
need
my
for that
stuff.
no more.
No,
Just
listen,
hang
listen,
it up.
listen, listen,
You know
listen.
how they throw the heels over the telephone line when they done and they retired? Can I have the fly gators and the suits and the cufflinks, my brother?
Hey, 5K, can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
It's in me, not on me. I'm just
Oh,
chilling.
that ain't
All
right,
right.
Empress. That ain't right, Empress.
Hey, what you talking about? Hey, drop him. Drop him.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. 5K.
All right, Doc.
See, we having fun. All right, now
Yeah,
we
that's
got
my
Miss
guy. That's my
Good.
guy right there.
Wait, we
That's my
got
guy.
Tokyo and Don't Gift Me. All right, Don't Gift Me. Okay, Tokyo and Don't Gift Me. Be nice, ladies. Don't give me. Don't be a troll.
No, it's okay. If they, whatever they want to talk about, we can talk about.
All right, Mr. Unknown. Okay, Mr.
Uh,
Unknown, you got a question?
Yes, how you doing, Miss Empress? I just want to say great interview with the Mr. Raw Talk man himself. You know what I'm saying? Great way to be transparent, Mr. Raw Talk. Hey, I just want to give your flowers firsthand. I want to say, man, congratulations on retiring from the life, leaving that alone. And I want to say, hey, I want to be the first to throw you a retirement party. I'll see you when you get back to Oakland, sir. Have a good night.
What was that? Clear your throat. What was that?
I've been knowing these guys for like 20 some years. They're
So they
laughing right
trolling.
now. They having a ball. They trolling. As soon as I get
Uh,
off this interview, we going to a
Lady,
panel.
so Lady Toya and Dance Mom, y'all up next. Lady Toya and Dance Mom. Okay, Lady Toya sleep. I got you, Lady Toya. Don't move. I'ma drop you. Don't worry, sweetheart. Dance
Okay,
Mom,
so
how
I have
about
a
you?
yes, so I have a question. So I didn't know anything about Raw Talk, and so as you were going through the interview, of course I'm on Google and I'm looking up information or just getting a little bit more of the know. And one of the things that came across it said that Janice, um, I guess in her bio or documentary, it said that she ran basically got away from an abusive pimp. Raw Talk, were you the abuser
Yeah, you know
that
what?
they
Let me tell you something real quick, okay? Let me tell you something real quick. When you are in the life and you are in transition, you have to say certain things, you know what I mean? And you have to do certain things to make it more acceptable for a society to accept you. Okay? There's a lot of things that people have to say and do for society to accept you. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, no, I'm not no abusive ass person. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? So I'm just
okay,
letting you know that a lot of people in life have to do certain things to look right in society. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna say I was perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that I was motherfucking God's gift earth. Of course, you have. It's not a perfect relationship, but yeah, of
Thank you,
Okay.
course.
ma'am. Great question, sis.
Okay. You could drop me in. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. All right, ladies. Okay. Raw Talk, how many more questions or are you good?
Oh, man. How many more people in the queue? I know you got shit
They
to do.
you got I'm here. I'm here for the job. So we got Too Sweet Treat, Mike Myers, Sunlight, YOLO. They still coming in. Yo baby. Okay, I'll bring up Yo Baby and Beauty 23. So Yo Baby and Beauty 23. If you guys want me to
Oh,
drop you, I
baby.
will drop you. Yo baby, you
Hey,
want me to
mama.
drop you? Hey.
No, I'm at work.
Okay.
But yeah, so that counting days, that shit went crazy, and it kind of went with my question. I be seeing you at 21 Talk sometimes. So if she throw that pussy at you, is you gonna catch it?
Mm,
Baby, let me tell you something about me and some pussy, right? I like the
mm.
pussy the way I like it. She's a pretty woman and everything, but I'm not her type, and that's not who I'm looking to you know what I mean, function with. Okay, I like my woman just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing
I,
wrong with her. She's a cute woman, but I like my woman a little more, with a little bit more meat on the bones. I just like different preferences in
oh,
women, and she's cool. She's cool to be doing my bigo thing with, but you know, I just don't. Like, it's just a lot of personal reasons why, you know what I'm saying? I like who I like though.
no,
Okay.
I was just curious because
Thank
I be seeing y'all and y'all be having me dying. But I was just curious. That's it.
Yeah, from a comedy like Bigo, just joking around, having
right.
fun. You know,
Thank you, oh
All right.
baby. Stop beautiful. Right, oh
See,
baby, are you interested? Do you like him? Did she
I
leave?
like my niggas like real skinny so they can fit in between perfectly.
Okay. Thank you, sis. All right,
yeah.
Shauna
But
Coco. I
I'm
love
not
Harlem
skinny.
and Shauna Coco. Well, Shauna
Yeah,
gone. How
what?
about Ben Breaker? Go
All
ahead,
right.
baby.
So, what's up? How are you doing? So I'm actually cleaning. So, also, I'm not really attracted to you, and like not in that aspect. But I do want to
Yeah.
ask you a question because I've been listening to you speak. So I see
Um,
that you
there you go.
gravitate. I see that you gravitate to a lot of women, with a high vernacular or either can articulate very well. Is that something that you lack, or is that something that you're trying to achieve better? Because I noticed that, like, you talk to.
Hold on, you said what? Can you say that again for me? Can
Right.
you say that one thing again? I'm trying to what?
Oh
So
no.
earlier today, I'm not sure who you were. I can't remember the young lady you were speaking with, but you like, oh, I like your word game. I like the way you play off words. So the
I
reason why I
just
asked,
let me just break it down to you, okay? Don't nobody want no stupid ass woman, okay? I like a high intelligent woman. I like a woman that's intelligent. Sapiosexuals tend to like to learn off each other, their partners. Okay? Don't nobody want no fine ass woman that's bird brain, okay? It doesn't matter who you learn from, long as you keep learning. And if I'm an intelligent brother, I would like to have an intelligent woman. You know what I'm saying? Basically. I'm not looking for
I
no
dropped him.
mules. I'm not looking for no mules or no donkeys here. Like, what are we talking about here? Let's get
Multitasking.
real.
Right. Let me get up and clean
Yeah.
up too. Next.
Who was
Okay,
that
we
one? Who
got
was that one girl? Who was that one girl that came up here breaking? Breaking. I seen some
one
girl.
girl.
I don't know. She was looking kind of
Oh,
nice
she
though.
probably dropped. Oh, she did. She just went down. C motion. You want to come up, C motion? And then we have Empress J, C motion, and Empress J. Okay.
Okay, okay. So I have a question. So, some people always wonder, what would y'all do if, so the main thing that you hear P say when they ask you about, we ask about the women, y'all say, well, that's her choice. That's her choice. If she wants to do it, I didn't make her do it. So if that was, say, your niece, and your brother came to you and said, hey man, can you talk to my daughter? She trying to, she thinking
Hey,
about
can I tell you
becoming
something
a
real
three or
quick?
four.
Can I tell you something real quick? Are you listening?
Yeah, I am.
Have you ever sold pussy before?
No,
Have you ever sucked dick for money?
no.
Okay. Do you know anybody that's close to you that has ever been in the sex adult industry?
I mean, I know people that, maybe have sex for money, but like as far as being a 304, no.
Okay. So, a 304 lifestyle is very different. Very, very different. Ain't nobody making nobody. Ain't nobody putting no gun to no woman head, making them go suck no dick for no cash, or going to no strip club, or giving a private dance, or giving a person an exotic massage, or a virtual only, like whatever. Ain't nobody making nobody do nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You
No.
didn't let me finish the question. I agree with you. So that's what I said. Y'all say that, hey, this person is grown. So if somebody close to you came to you and said, hey, I don't want my, you know, daughter in this lifestyle, what would be the number two reasons why you would try to tell that person not to do it if it was a loved one? Does that make sense?
Like a niece
Yeah,
or a little
yeah,
Yeah,
sister.
like a niece.
like I'm gonna be honest though, you know what I'm saying? Though, one thing about see, some people look at it very different. Some people are gonna talk about how you trying to talk them out of it, and that can go anything. Like if your nephew wanted to sell dope or something like that, you're
Uh-huh.
gonna give them the pros and the cons. Initially, that person's gonna do what they want to do regardless. What type of person are you gonna be? Are you gonna talk them out of it and tell them, hey, look, this is not cool. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is what comes with it. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do
Mm-hmm.
this. Or are you
Okay.
gonna be the
Lord
person,
knows.
or are you the person that's gonna be like, look, the pros and cons. You don't want to do that. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna be 100% real with the individual. I'm gonna be
Okay.
100% real. I'm me personally, from me directed it to a niece or a nephew or a friend or a close friend that has a daughter. I'm gonna tell them the real look. This is what come with that, man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That
Just be
was my
100.
question. Like, would you try to, if it was a loved one, would you try to talk them out of it? But you just answered
I've
like
had
off the
cousins.
top.
I've had cousins, my uncle's daughters, and cousins and stuff that got down. You know what I'm saying? Before me, and that were younger than me, and I had to
Oh.
like, hey, so
Okay, well,
like
I'm gonna go
this
ahead.
shit
You can
is
finish. I'm gonna go ahead and drop him so you can get ready for the
this
next
shit is
person.
very this
Thank you,
shit
C.
is very
Monson.
different. It's like it's like a motherfucker selling dope or something. You know what I'm saying? And they want to go
You
sell
can
dope. They
give them
mind be
pros and
already messed
cons, but they're
up.
gonna do what they want to do. Agreed.
They're gonna
And
do
a
what they
lot of
want to.
mothers and a lot of mothers can relate to stuff like this. We try to keep these kids close. We try to make these children grow up in the light to where they can shine for us, but these young folk gonna do their thing. They're gonna do what they want to do, and we can only hope what they want to do
Yeah.
is out in our liking. Yeah.
A lot of these people, they don't understand the lifestyle, and I don't intend for them to understand it. I don't brag on it, and I don't talk about it.
All right, you ready?
And what is this person doing?
I'm gonna drop her just in case she's doing something frisky. Royalty, you ready?
Yes. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, beautiful. Oh, Royalty, come back.
Just like that, poof.
Okay, YOLO and okay, Mike Myers and YOLO.
How y'all doing today?
All right, I'm here. I'll wait till you go.
Yeah, let me go. Raw talk. What the hell is you talking about? You look like a damn frog, dog. You been putting me to sleep the whole damn interview.
Hey
You
man, you know
doing
what
the
though, man? Let me tell
you
you something real quick about me,
tell
okay?
me
You want
what?
him to
Just
stay
hey,
here or
let,
you
let
want
me
me to
just tell
drop
let
him?
me just tell you something real quick though.
Please tell me
I don't know
something.
who I don't let me tell you something. I don't know who you is, where
I
you come
don't care
from,
what
or how
the
you
hell
laid
you
your
talking
game down,
about.
right?
You
But you don't know.
long
But listen though,
and
let me talk
bastard.
to you,
What the
man.
hell wrong
Hey,
with
can you
you?
remove him? Cause he ain't trying to hear none
He
of this
gone.
shit. You trying to come up here and talk
He
to me.
gone. I removed him. He gone.
Okay.
My boy. Like I told my boy earlier, I've been watching him a while, so I do research when I watch somebody. So my question is, they asked you about the McAfee thing. They was like, and you was like, basically, you're not into, taking or whatever the case is. So when it comes down to, I don't know if you were the owner or not, but you had like a two-door Benz with paper tags and had a girl out there in it, and you had to walk up on the people or whatever, and let them know it was your Benz, and in that case, they had you for taking 40K the night prior to that. And they also said that the girl, once she got with the cops, explained to them that she gave it to you freely one night, and then you've been taking it the rest of the time, as far
Well,
as her,
what's the question?
like, is it true that those allegations are they true allegations? Did you take the 40K like you said you did?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, Mr. YOLO. Don't believe everything you hear in the papers or whatever, man.
That's what I'm
And let
asking
me
you. I mean, not to say you can say
no,
yes or no, but I just
I'm just listen, man. I'm just telling you, man. Don't believe everything. I don't have to take anything, man. That's not how my lifestyle has been. Just taking something. That's not how anything. That's not even how I see life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, come on now. A
so you never
Benz.
owned it. You never owned a two-door Benz with paper tags with a girl sitting in it, and you got arrested because you had a warrant at the time. That wasn't you.
I've had a lot of Benzes. I've had a lot of
Okay, YOLO,
Escalades.
thank you for your question.
Like, come
All
on,
right, you
man.
don't.
This is what I'm
All right,
talking
okay, one of my girls coming back here, and then we got Fifi. Hold on, Fifi, hold
Okay,
on.
I got one more question. Broad Talk, you were on Big O before, like maybe a year or two ago, right?
Fifi, you good? You want me to drop you? Okay.
Were you on Big O
Go
like
ahead.
a year or two ago?
Nah, the last time I was on Big O was when I first came, when I used to do nothing but panels.
Right, and you used to do the small panels, but like interviews, and you would talk about life and all that stuff, right?
Right.
Okay, so when we gonna get back to that? Because forget the past. I mean, you've done what you've done. You've paid for whatever. I mean, this is a forgiving world. God is a forgiving God. When we gonna
Everybody,
move on to
everybody,
what your real
everybody,
content is? Because I remember your content.
listen,
Okay. So
everybody
let
don't,
them answer. So and then Fifi's next.
listen, everybody not like you. Everybody not gonna see it that way. People not gonna understand what I came to the app for. People not gonna understand why I'm even here. They just want to point the finger and
Okay.
talk
Do
what
you
they.
mind showing us, or
Thank
not
you.
us? Because I remember. Do you
All right.
mind showing them, because it was actually, you had a smaller platform
Okay.
then, and I remember watching. Do you mind showing everybody, because it was interesting?
All right. Thank you. You know my effing name.
Right.
Thank you, Princess.
Have a good
Uh,
night, y'all.
Thank you. Fifi.
Hey,
Hey,
how's
boo.
everybody?
Good, honey.
Okay. You said that the 16-year-old, you said she had a false ID. Um, so when she got the room, why she didn't get the room in her name?
I got the room in my name.
I know, I was just saying why she didn't get the room in her name instead of you getting it in your name if she was old
Um,
enough to get the room. Just a question.
I got the room in my name.
Okay. I was just wondering why she just didn't get it in her
Like,
name. Then that would have
I've
just cleared
always
you out of the way. I was just trying to get you out of the way.
no, I understand, but I mean, at the time, I got the room in my name.
Yeah, you went. I got you. You still weren't thinking you was that 21-year-old. I got you. Okay.
Thank you, Fifi, boo boo.
Thank you. Have a nice evening. Come on back.
All
We
right. All right. Fata, are you tired now? Are you good? You don't want any more questions?
What the names
Have
is before what the
Okay, we
names
got
are.
four more. Okay, the names are Standing on Business, Real Chillo, Lover 2023, and No Oski. Okay, hold on, y'all. Wait. Hold on. Stop jumping in. Here go Real Chillo. And we had Nosy.
Yo, I got a question
Who is this?
to
Who's
all
talking?
the young gentlemen
Who's
that look
talking?
up this low.
Okay.
To all the young gentlemen that look up to you in the game, what would you tell them right now?
Um, to the gentleman, I don't think nobody looks up to me like that. But the people that do look up to me, I would tell the gentleman to have an exit plan, stack your money, open up a business. I would tell them to, do what you got to do to get out the street.
Thank you.
Hey
Okay, go ahead,
y'all.
Nosy. Hey.
Um, I got a question for you, Raw. You know me, big Juice Lee fan. Um, did you really let them run you out your house? Cause you've been going live and you've been really sleep these days. It's like you're not getting no proper rest. Did you really leave your house?
That's nice.
Sleeping now. Hey, Dream. Hey, baby. Dream. Oh, Dream didn't know she was here. That's okay, Dream. We'll take you down. Dream up here looking cute. All right, you only got two more. And we done. Sour Patch and Sheba and she well Pepper and that's it. Then we done. All right, she be natural and Pepper.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My question is, I don't know. I came in at the kind of end. I don't know if he has children or daughters, and I'm wondering if you have a daughter or if you have a
And
daughter.
Children
listen,
was off
no,
limits.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's off limits.
Thank you for the interview. It's a
Okay.
pleasure, and I only get you back for those two things you got me
All
on.
right.
Okay,
But
all right.
song on your way out. No more questions. All right, y'all.
Oh,
Pepper,
I just
he
had one
done.
question. What is your
Oh,
age?
he's
Oh,
40. He's 40, Pepper. He's 40. All
I
right,
was
y'all. We
gonna
had a
ask
good
you.
time.
Okay. Have a good night, Imp.
Okay, anybody want to come up and say hey or whatever to me? I'm just kidding. But we going to bed.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah, y'all gotta be mindful when we say kids are off limits and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, gotta listen. But great job. Oh, we did that. That was the okay. We gotta do so. Tomorrow's Trina B. I hope y'all enjoyed this interview though, for real. We got there. We got there.